6 and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children. One, two, three, you put your eyes on me. 4, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me too. Or just give me a clue. Give me a clue. We're just children. We're just children. Children, children. your eyes on me. 5, 5, 6, and my feelings are mixed. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, they aren't taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children.
Hello everybody, good evening for round, I think it's 19 now, of SLR Tier 2. And we are at a new circuit, or at least new compared to the last year's game. It's Emilia, and it looks cloudy out there. And joining me this evening is Bailey. Hello Bailey.
Hello.
He's recovering from his iRacing stint.
It only took us 1 minute.
Yeah. I mean, gotta talk about something, right? As we have a field of just 15 drivers tonight, and with a lot of reserves. But that can still be fun, and it's a new track. It's something, right?
Yeah, I guess the curbs are a lot flatter than the starting game that we won't mention. So it should be a lot easier to go over. Hopefully we don't have any spinners at mineral water, which is what I call that instead of like what it's meant to be called. I don't know what the proper Italian is for it, so I just call it the mineral water chicane. I think it's a fitting name.
I mean, I'm generally bad with corner names. So.
It's like called Aqua Mineralis.
I usually say like it's that one left-hander that's tricky, and then everybody's like, "What the fuck are you talking? Oh, sorry, what the frick are you talking about?" I'm sorry, Chief will now kill me for this, but yeah. Little kids, cover your ears.
All right.
Pretorius on the lap actually, and Crystals. Yeah.
Crystals is the first one on the lap. He's on the medium tires, oddly enough. So he's doing the funny as he comes through the tight hair. Oh, okay, this slides it a bit.
Slidey track. I mean, it is a bit of a. If you go on board, you can see a bit. There's some like slight elevation left and right, and some corners are like hard to see, so it is a bit tricky. And
he's spun.
And you said you hoped you didn't see any spins. Well, there you have it, folks.
It didn't take long.
Well, let's switch over to Pretorius instead and see how he does here.
It doesn't look like a bad lap as he comes through.
No. It's pretty tidy so far from what we've seen, which is like 2 corners. And,
for the first rebat. 2 doesn't seem that bad. Maybe could have used a bit more entry. Seems like he's just taking a cautious get a lap on the board. It's a 16.7, so
yeah, I have really no idea what times we can expect here.
About like 13s, I reckon.
Really? Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Low 14s, high 13s.
Okay.
There we go. 14.9.
Yes, that's more like it. Yeah. Speedometer 49. Yeah, I think I only... Did I drive this track before the performance change? No, I don't even recall. We'll be surprised with the times. Let's say that. As now we've sort of invalidated, so... Why? Okay. Lawrence invalidated as well, and Vito I think as well, so he goes on.
Vito, yep, Vito is gonna fly again. He did Tier 3 yesterday. So.
Okay, and how did
and he's already invalidated again. He won yesterday.
Oh, he won yesterday. Oh, high.
There was a lot of outcry about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, saying that he should not be in that tier.
Well, I mean, to be honest, Vito is OP because he's driving the rim that I had last season. The Formula Esports rim, which I sold to him. So that's where he gets his pace from.
It's got your look on it, huh?
Yeah, I upgraded to the Formula V2, but Oh Jesus! As talking about material, I see Vito go off once more. He's,
Looks like he really did inherit your skill. Huh?
What skill? Following a rainbow line. That was my main skill. As Joel pits, so he also invalidated a lot of invalidations.
Yeah.
So, just 4 drivers managing to set a time so far. I mean, yeah, it is kind of tricky, I guess, if you drive this track on the limit, but it also looks like looks cold and cloudy.
Yeah, it does. It's very I didn't look like the best conditions to be honest.
No,
Put it that way. It looks like it could rain anytime.
Yeah, that does look like that. Which is why I'm surprised to see people on mediums, but maybe they are confident it will stay dry and they have time to do a soft run.
And they got confidence that they can follow their rainbow line pretty well.
Yeah. Ace Boy now.
Yeah, he's going through the hairpin. Xenox a bit further up is on a lap as well. Very close to an invalidation there. Barry as he comes through Aqua Mineral, Minimal. We'll see how he does that. He doesn't spin. We'll see how Ace Boy does. He spin?
Ooh, a bit of a
nearly,
correction, but nothing too serious.
Cody doing high fuel running. Was that the deal, Danny? Is that the struck deal that you said? He could join, but he had to do high fuel running.
He's gonna start the race on +5 fuel or something.
As Xenox scores P1 with a 14.8.
It's a decent time as Ace Boy comes across in 15.2, which brings him up to P4 out of 6 people who set a time. As Chris is invalidated again.
That's what he wanted. Okay, fair enough then. So I think Cody's plan is to start from the back. Andreas Loft, last week's race winner, he's going to come across the line and he goes top with a 14.692. So a good lap by the Aston Martin car.
Is Cody racing under K. Lawrence?
Yeah, that's him.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering who he was.
Yeah, so Sandy just missing the first eye infection, so yeah. You hope he gets better soon, so we can join us on the grid next week.
That makes it pretty difficult to race.
Yeah, usually the gift of sight, it's quite needed to race.
Yeah, I mean, some people think they can race blind, but honestly, I wouldn't recommend.
I mean, you should see these people in open lobbies, I think.
No, I think
they're pretty close.
They're pretty close to racing blind, yeah. Yeah, I had that experience. I remember also from when ranked lobbies were still a thing and they actually worked, that that was also quite a challenge. You'd be like safest to start last and just avoid all the wrecks and you'd easily win.
Yeah,
it's an interesting crowd.
Who actually goes, like, who loads up the game and goes, today I'm gonna do open lobbies? That's what I want to do. Like,
I mean, it's usually YouTubers who do some last to first challenge, or just, I don't know, generally crazy people. I don't know.
Casual gamers.
Yeah. I guess that's the right word for it.
Not proper gamers like us.
Proper gamers don't play. I'm not gonna finish that sentence.
Finish it.
But, we promote this game. It's the best game ever. As Icewind is now in the final sector of his run. That was a smooth transition. And let's hope Icewind has a smooth transition until the final corners. But no, he doesn't. And he backs off. That was a nice little commentator's curse there.
Toppy is on a great lap. He's coming up to the line now with DRS open. He's caught and he does go to the top. 14.3.
Of course, he is a regular tier 1 contender. Well, he is if he doesn't have bad luck, but he has been quite unlucky this season.
Bad luck this, bad luck that.
Yep.
Just don't get yourself
Yeah,
just drive.
Just don't get bad luck. Oh, as Joel goes off to Narnia. Yeah, he takes the grassroots, which is not the ideal line I'd normally recommend, but well, at least he doesn't invalidate.
They say you've got
Oh,
calls.
now he invalidated. I say that, and obviously, yeah.
They say you've cut the course. You need to give up the time.
You need to give up the position.
As Desi is gone into second place.
Ooh, and he's really close as well.
And Vito is finally going to get a valid lap in. He's going to come across the line to put himself in P3.
P3, it was, yeah, very close as well. So we've got 3 people in the low 14s, then Loft right behind, and then Xenox and Hoodem. Still to have set a lap are Edge, Icewind, no, there's Binwind in your standing screen there, Crystals and Joel.
His Edge is on the lap right now, and it does not seem half bad. He's coming down to the first Ravazza, which is the last 2 corners. We'll see what he can do. Can he gain time through there? Gets it pretty nice on the first one. The second Ravazza, it seems to be a pretty good lap for the Alpine driver. We'll see where he goes, and it's P1, the 14.104.
Yeah, Edge has been a fast qualifier throughout the season. Jesus. Yeah, his racecraft has let him down a little, but if you're fast enough that you can run away, then he has a good shot. And 41 is a really good time. But qualifying is not over yet, far from it in fact. We still got 6 minutes to run.
Still got a few runs to go. Crystal's being one of them. He's coming through Aqua Minerale once again. He does not spin this time in true Crystal fashion. He is 5 tenths off what Edge did through the middle sector so far. We'll see what see if we can get any of that time. We do have a spinner in Aqua Minerale right now. That's Space Boy. I'm probably butchering that like Italian.
I mean,
so bad.
Buongiorno.
Isn't that French?
The best thing for Italian is just wave your hands angrily. As Crystals finally sets a time, and it's a 14.7, so not that bad. He's up there.
Yep. One might say. Joel is out there on mediums.
Mediums, yeah. As Cody has set a time as well, which is a fantastic 1:34.3.
You know, he's really doing well, you know.
I mean, it's only 20 seconds off the pace.
I think that's great.
Yeah.
I can't believe he has this pace.
Joel starts his lap on medium tires. It's gonna be interesting to see where that ends up.
Yeah, so he comes through. Someone just promoted themselves a position.
Yeah.
I think it was Xanox.
Yeah, it was Xanox.
14.6.
2 lap old softs as well. So he must have invalidated these earlier laps on that tire.
Possibly. As Joel comes through.
Hasn't been validated yet.
Yeah, he's coming down to mineral water now. We'll see what he can do. He doesn't invalidate, doesn't spin. It's not looking too bad. Absolutely destroys the first curb.
Yeah, it's looking like a pretty decent lap, but it's on medium tires, so I don't think it's gonna be enough for P10. Or maybe he can beat Lavi for Solar's time, I don't know, but we'll
see.
Find out soon enough.
I don't know, I don't think it is. It's
No.
nowhere near good enough. Well, 4 tenths.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Means if on softs he could do top 10, but is he gonna run another time, or is he gonna do the good old reverse strat?
Possibly. We'll guess we'll just have to see. As Coffee's coming through the chicane now. We're gonna see what he can
Purple
do.
sector.
Sends it through the chicane.
Yeah, setting purple, so Might be close here.
Yeah, we'll have a look as he comes down into the final chicane. Third gear, starts it up in a fourth, holds it in fourth, all the way around. It's looking nice from Poppy as he comes across the line, but it's still not good enough.
He's pretty close, but no luck on that pole.
We'll see if Adesi can do any better. He's gonna second now. A bit more cautious than Coffee, I would have said. So I don't think this is gonna promote him up in positions.
No, 14-2. It's well, still P3. It's obviously not bad, but not good enough for pole.
Nope.
Love seems to be on a sort of warm-up lap. Pretorius might be on a lap here. Yeah, he is. But
oh, Ace Boy's out in the pit lane. Vito spun in the wall. Vito in the wall. No front wing on that McLaren. That is the end of his qualifying
so he's
runs.
not gonna improve. Yep. That nose looks like it's missing some parts.
Yeah, this does not look healthy. No. And he will not be able to get back into the pit lane to do another run.
No.
So that is the end of his qualification.
No time for that. Is Pretorius on a lap now, or is he just running some high fuel shenanigans? I think he is. So he just had another 116, so it's looking like he's more looking for a last to first challenge kind of thing.
Yeah, it seems like that. I think Pretorius might be able to do it.
Crystals is on a lap, but he's a bit slower than his previous personal best in Sector 1.
Yeah, I'll see if he can get some lap time back through Sector 2. And it seems okay. As Cody retires from the session, so he will be starting from the back.
It's gonna be interesting. It's always interesting when fast drivers start at the back, as
and Edge has crashed. Edge has crashed.
Iceland as well retires. I think he crashed.
Yeah, these guys are retiring on the circuit right now. It's a bit odd, as Crystals promotes himself up into P4.
Nice.
As Loftus spun. So he won't be able to improve. Xenox is on a lap as well. So we'll see how they can do. Hoodum is coming through the chicane. He just went out of there. Xenox is coming into mineral water, and AR Gamer I think just began his lap. So we'll have a look at Hoodum and see if he can improve as he comes through. The second Ravata and the run up to the line. Can he promote himself any positions? Yep, he gets himself back ahead of Crystals. What can Xenox do? Can Xenox promote himself?
He's improving.
It's a couple attempts improvement. No,
he
invalidated
the final corner. He was on for like 14.5-ish, but yeah.
Yeah, but not what he would have wanted.
Things happened.
What about AR Gamer though? He is on a lot. We'll see if he's improving. He is by 2 tenths as he comes through the chicane now.
That would improve him up to P9, I think, ahead of Lavi Vasole.
See what he can do. I think he's the last one to.
Yeah. Yeah, our pole sitter is already known. That's Edge.
As he comes to the final Avata, no invalidation. Unlike Xenox, as he comes across the line and he goes P9 with a 14.708.
Yeah, so
that's our grid.
Yep. It's Edge ahead of Kopi and Adesi, who all ran pretty close to each other. Then a little gap to Vito, who only had one run that was valid actually. And then it's Hoodum, Crystals, Love, Xenox, AR Gamer and Lavi Fasole. And Ace Boyle starts in the medium tire pole position, so to say. Ahead of Joel, Pretorius, Icewind and Cody.
We just need Crystals to retire.
Crystals, retire the car. Retire the car, please. Crystals.
I mean, you do it every week in the race. At least do it in quality.
Oh, that's harsh. But you know why he does that though? He needs to be in time to retire so he can still get a cornetto from the ice cream man. That's the reason.
Yep, possibly. As edges on pole, it's still considerably like, but hang on, let me try say that sentence again. It's quite a close grid in the in terms of the midfield and the front runners, so I think we might be in for a good race. Hopefully,
I think we'll have Iceland say he's quite off the pace again. He'll say, "Yeah, I'm 12 seconds off the pace. I'm terrible."
I mean,
I didn't know Pretorius is from Barbados this time, and AR Gamer is from Saudi Arabia.
yeah, I'm not gonna. I thought Pretorius is from this like Nordic country. I don't know whether you heard of it. It's called Denmark.
Maybe he has moved a bit. Yeah.
I no idea.
Yeah, and Crystals is from the whole world apparently.
I mean, Crystals is just. I thought he was Chinese.
He's from Benalla country. Wherever that is.
Russia?
It could be. Mazaspin country.
Wow, that is sunny. So hopefully no rain. That means no safety cars, right guys? Right?
You're funny. How many people did we see spin and crash in qualifying?
No. 3, I think.
Yeah.
4.
There are possibilities of a safety car. And we have Larsen in chat. If there's somebody who's a specialist at not getting penalties and profiting from a late safety car, it's Larsen. He's like literally the best person at it. Like you haven't seen him all race and then suddenly, and then it's Larsen who's on the podium because he got no penalties and there was a late safety car.
Wow.
It used to be the case.
It's almost like being clean pays off sometimes.
Yeah, imagine. No man, you gotta lick the stamp and send it every time. 3 wide or no or nothing. If gap car.
Yeah, I guess so. Top 10 on softs. Ace Boy, Joe Pretorius and Cody on mediums, and Icewind on the hards for some reason. Tire wear does not exist at Emilia, so.
Yeah, but he is Icewind. It makes sense for him to start on the ice tires. So,
well, he can say he's slow, but he won't say it's because of the
we're on. But that's usually his strategy, right? Like pick the slowest tire, screw up your lap, and say you're 3 seconds off the pace. Well, in real, you can probably do the medium lap time that some soft runners do. But yeah,
we've discovered your plan, Icewind. We know your tricks.
Sandbagger. Although Icewind will probably say I'm the biggest sandbagger of all, which might hold some sort of accuracy in the F1 game, but outside of the F1 arcade simulator, no. As we're almost at the grid.
Yeah.
Time for another 32 lap race. Let's hope it's actually 32 laps of racing and not 3 safety cars, but who knows? At least we have less cars, so the chances are bigger of a good race here.
Should I take the start or should you?
Whatever. I mean, you're good at it, so. I'll just do the camera work.
That means I can actually look on board and see who gets the better start. So I'm not just guessing until I come towards the camera. Like, who's got the better start?
And then I just follow like the last runner or something.
Alright, here we go. We are revving up now. We have 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Edge gets a much better start compared to Coffee. Coffee not under attack from anyone, in fact. The top 2 get away pretty cleanly as they race down into turn 1. Side by side go Vito and a Desi. Vito on the outside is going to turn to the inside, and he gets that position. A Desi goes onto the grass a bit. That might allow Hudden to get through as well, and it does. Maybe Loft smells a chance at P5, but no, a Desi slots back in behind us. Battling behind between Cody and Joel. Joel has lost a lot of positions on the start. Ace Boy and Lovey for Solo went side by side. I think Ace Boy got that position quite easily there, but I think it's all pretty single file now. No, as Cody's going to go for the move on Pretorius up the inside, and he gets that move done. He's going to go for an Icewind as well, and he gets that position up into P12. So good job by Cody, and Vito lost the rear coming out of mineral water, and he has lost that position to Hoodham and falls back down into his starting position, which is P4. But it's Edge who continues to lead the way as you go down into the first round.
Yeah, Edge has a lightning quick start. Copy is struggling to hold on, and then because of Hoodham and Vito fighting, they lost a bit of contact as well. But they're still like just about within DRS range. But yeah.
Yeah, Vito's gonna go for the move. Vito's gonna go for the move on Hoodham now on the inside. What can Hoodham do to defend this? He's already behind before the corner, and Vito gets that position. But he momentarily though he dips his way onto the grass. Can Hoodham come back at him? No, because Hoodham's got to defend from a Desi behind who's having a look, seeing if he can get the position back. Hoodham makes a mess of the second chicane, and Desi's gonna have a look on the outside, but there's not really an opportunity. That Aloft goes up the inside there. Not much space left by Desi. The door is shut, and he has to back out with that one. So Vito retakes P3 as he gets a warning. I'm gonna assume from how that went, as Lavivasola gives a 3-second time penalty, and Vito loses the rear again at the exit of mineral water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that fighting and little errors are causing the field to open up. Edge now is outside of DRS of Copy already, and Vito is like the same distance, 1.3 behind Copy. So yeah.
Xenox and AR Gamer went side by side for that position.
Solo Ace Boy lost some positions there on the straight.
Yeah, I think he dipped his way onto the grass. Cody might have a look at Live for Solar. No, he's not. Stay behind. Nothing doing there. So yeah, there's a bit of a trend from P3 down to P9. That is the main trend. Top two running as we have a yellow flag, and that is Ace Boy off with no front wing.
Ooh, that must have been a hard crash.
Yep, he spun into on the exit of the first chicane. Not exactly what he would have wanted.
As Tipsy Bob says, this is a mega tier 2 grid tonight. Yeah, there's a lot of tier 1 material.
Speaking of mega, Vito has spun.
He did the funny. Yeah, and that's all the way to the back for Vito. That's unfortunate, but at least he has no damage.
So he's lost the rear there all 3 times we've been through there.
Ooh, no, he's on very, very hot tires there, and a little bit in the way of Icewind, but nothing he could do about that.
And Icewind illegal overtake maybe?
Yeah, might be something like that. Not sure. Yes,
I don't know, but Pretorius loses the rear there. I don't think that's going to happen, anything. As Desi gets past Hoodham, yeah.
And as he back into P3 then. And Edge continuing to edge out his lead.
Oh, you make that joke all the time.
I'm sorry, I just like to make bad puns. So Ace Boy gets a 5-second
spin in the pit lane, yeah.
I'd be surprised if he doesn't retire. He's had enough of Emilia already. He's going to the beach and enjoy Cornetto crystal style.
4 laps in, he already wants to leave, huh? Yep, as we see Desi now leads the train. He's going to try and pull away from Hood.
Yeah, he might be, he is closing. He might be able to close that gap to Copy if he continues like this. And then
as Joe gets a penalty.
Maybe if the rest of the train can follow suit, we have another fight on our hands for 2nd place. But Edge is still looking great.
Yeah, it's looking okay. Desi's has the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, he's quick. I mean, I know he's quick, but he's showing it also in this race.
Yep, and the field behind him with the DRS is just gonna follow him, really.
By the way, it is quite kind of bad, but I only noticed now our newly crowned champion Ezekin isn't here today. So that also opens up some possibilities for everybody else.
Possibly. We'll just have to see, I guess.
Yeah, Desi really trying to close that gap to Copy. Now at 1.6. Was 1.8, so it's doing the work, and the rest is enjoying each slipstream. As Fido now gets a penalty as well.
Not been a great couple laps to be.
Yeah, I wonder if he already tackled the problem of losing the rear in the same corner over and over. I mean, it's kind of tough mentally. If it happens to you like 3-4 times in a row, you start to think about that corner every lap, and then it just gets worse and worse.
Yeah, but Hudham's maybe gonna go for this.
Yeah, I think so.
Desi, he does.
Desi not fighting it, yeah. I mean, they might profit from each other if they keep doing that each straight, but then Hoodham loses time immediately after that, so I'm not sure if that's the wisest choice. It looks like Adesi is the quickest out of that group, but
yeah.
It's still racing. Hoodham is free to choose whatever he wants to do.
Exactly.
And Loff is pretty close in behind as well. Wonder if we'll see him try something out soon. And Aceboy actually didn't retire. He's on track, but almost a lap behind already.
Yeah, he's hoping for a safety car, but if he gets lapped, then it is game over. Torres gets.
Yeah, well, so far 6 laps in, no safety cars yet.
Yep.
Let's hope that that trend continues.
As Cody gets ahead of Levi Vasola, that's because I think Levi Vasola made a mistake there.
Yeah, P9 now for Cody, the best medium runner, about 3 seconds off that train.
Yeah, we can see what he can do now. He's only 1.2 away from AR Gamer,
And,
as a Desi gets back past.
I
but,
mean, the minute Hoodham took over, he lost 4/10 that lap on Copy. So I don't know. I'd probably say it's wiser to stay behind Adesi. The chances are bigger you'll close the gap to Copy that way. But I don't know if Hoodham sees it like that.
Yeah. I guess we'll just have to see as
Icewind.
Crystals almost spins and
Icewind
Icewind
has
does spin.
True to his name for this race, Spinwind.
True to the hard tires as well.
Yeah.
As Aceboy is spun again and the lead is going to come
God.
through. It's over for Aceboy.
Yeah, I mean, we might see Aceboy now.
And he ducks out the way. Oh, yes, he's coming back on the racing line.
I mean, luckily he's ghosted, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no hope even with a safety car now. And look at Adesi, he made up like 5/10 that lap. So Hoodham, if you're lost or if you have a crew chief listening, just stay behind. He'll draw you back to Copy.
Exactly. We'll see though.
Yeah,
yeah.
No
As soon as you get
surprise
lapped
there.
in this game and the league, done so.
Yeah, because it's all obviously very hard for a company called Codemasters, who are the masters of code, to code that the safety car lets the lapped cars past. That's obviously very hard.
I mean the masters.
Yeah, they are the masters of code, so yeah. Who are we really?
Who made them the masters of code?
I don't know.
I want to know
wonder-
who gave them that title.
Yeah, I wonder who made that GIF with Codemasters absolutely brilliant, if they actually made that themselves.
AR
it's
Gamer
Gamer
spun.
Yeah. I just noticed the yellow flag.
Mineral water.
That
As I
seems to be
love to call it.
that seems to be the most tricky corner for most people so far.
Yeah,
it's definitely not on Vito's top 3 corner list. That's what I know for sure now. Plenty of other people seem to be struggling.
Yeah, it's not been easy for some drivers.
Adesi is slowly grinding that gap to Cody back. It's now 1.3. Might see him. We might see him within DRS after this lap. And I think Hoodham finally Understood. He's chosen to stay behind now.
Yeah, I think Cobby might be under a bit more pressure than what he would have liked. As he runs wide there. Yep, that is the DRS.
At what lap do you think the stuff runners will pit? Like lap 13, 14 maybe?
Honestly, no idea.
We never had a soft to medium, and you probably run quite a bit less on the softs than I think from lap lap 12 till lap 16. Well, 16 is already a lot. That's midway the race. So
Yeah, I
14
reckon.
probably.
Yeah, I reckon lap 13, 14. You're right. As Desi had a really bad chicane and lost that DRS.
Hey.
To Cobby.
That's unfortunate as we got
Yellow
another
flag.
yellow.
That is Icewind. Icewind just pit and get off the hards.
Yeah, I mean, why would you even choose to start on that tire, honestly? I mean, the hards in this game are, from the few experiences I had, absolutely useless.
They are absolutely useless. You don't use them at all
No.
because they're just such a bad tire.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, Icewood likes himself a challenge.
It seems that way.
I heard he's gonna start tomorrow's Tier 1 race on the intermediates instead.
Yep, that sounds like Icewind.
So, my co-commentator is falling asleep already.
No, so
I don't know why. It's not like it's a it's not a boring race. There's lots of fighting from P3 on.
It's naturally
Icewind.
function.
Yeah, that's Icewind now retired.
Yep, so that is our second retirement of the race.
Both into the pit lane. So yeah, for Ace Boy there
Oh,
was
Copy's
nothing to
in.
gain. Ooh, Copy, he's the first one. That's lap 10. And Adesi is in as well. So yeah, I think it's 10 laps, 10, 11 laps on the softs and the rest of the race on mediums.
So Desi follows him in. So he's not trying to go for any sort of overcut or...
Ooh, as Icewind's car got sent out of the pit, even though he retired into the pit. As is tradition. Yeah, the leaders come out way behind, way behind, a bit behind the field. Copy now about 4 seconds behind Pretorius. It's Vito pitted as well. Maybe hoping that the undercut will gain him back some time and at least back into the point
back into the mix.
Yeah, back into the mix.
As Hoodham makes a mistake and that allows Loft to go through. And Hoodham obviously on those really hot tires.
Yeah, and he's struggling.
Come under pressure from Crystals now.
Yeah, Hoodham is
Crystals
struggling.
on the inside now into the flash recorder. And Crystals brakes too late and pushes Hoodham off the track there. Xenox might go in. But they didn't want to go on the pits though. Xenox can't!
Ooh, is
Hoodham hit the back of Crystals there, but I don't know if any damage might have happened there.
I don't think so. It did look like really light, but who knows. I'll stay on board with Hoodham to see what actually happens. There's no wing change, so I guess no damage.
Yep, I guess, and Crystals has come out right in front of Hoodham. I don't think they could get any closer.
Yeah, and Love lost quite some time to Adesi. It's like 2 seconds, so the undercut definitely worked, and the train is no more.
Yep.
It's now Edge, Copy, and Copy actually made up a lot of time on Edge, and he's now within DRS.
Hoodham's gonna go for it on Crystals again.
Yeah, and he's passed.
Yeah.
So we just have Xenox left on the softs, and then Cody, Joel, and Pretorius the best medium runners. Cody quite a bit ahead.
Yeah, Copy has really got up to Edge.
Yeah, it was a powerful undercut, considering that Love was in the train with the Desi and now 2 seconds behind.
Yeah.
So it's worth about 2 seconds, I'd say. And I think Edge also had a lead at about almost 2.6, so that makes sense.
And Xenox, so
Yeah,
Xenox
he's the
pits.
final one. He's gonna lose a lot of time. Although he'll have to fresh his tires of that lot, but yeah, it will make it a challenge for him.
Yep. So we'll see if Edge can get past Pretorius, or he'll have to suffer behind him for a lap. And it looked like it's the first option, because Edge just had to slam on the brakes.
And that might invite Copy to an attack. He's looking, but he decides not to go for it. And that might bring a Desi back into play as well.
Possibly.
Yeah, this is really costing them time.
Ooh, yeah, Edge and Pretorius really Edge really got to get past Pretorius, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but this is not a point in the circuit where you wanna attack. You'll have to probably wait for the main straight.
Yep, and then Desi is so close, 1.2 seconds.
Yeah, he's gonna be within DRS. He's gonna probably burn everything he has.
Oh, and Pretorius has made a mistake as well, which means they're just gonna get held up even more. Does he have the DRS? No, he doesn't. He was behind.
Point.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Oh, and can Copy get a 2-1 here? He's gonna go for it. It's
Oh,
3 wide for the lead. Oh, there's been a contact. Now it's 2 wide for the lead.
Copy made
Copy
it.
takes it.
What a great move! What a great move by Copy. Absolutely made the best out of that one. He did burn like literally all his ERS, while Edge has 80% though. But hey, at least there was some nice images. And now Adesi has the problem of being stuck behind Pretorius.
Yeah, it's not gonna be fun for him. As yeah, it's just vibes, I guess. Cody is leading by 12 seconds right now over Joel. And it's 6 seconds further back to Copy, so.
Yeah, and Adesi's losing a lot of time in this section. He's probably gonna be stuck being 1.5 seconds behind again.
I think Xenox might have disconnected, yeah.
That's unfortunate for Xenox. Yeah, he's left the session now. It's on the bottom of my screen.
Edge might come back. Yeah, it's not much Copy can really do there.
Peasy.
Pretorius still has DRS, so Adesi cannot get past this lap.
Ooh, that's very unfortunate.
Oh, Copy goes in
makes a huge mistake. Yeah, I was gonna say all Copy has to do now is hang on and then recharge the battery, but yeah. It just took him one mistake and Edge is gone.
Yep.
As Pretorius now under attack from Adesi.
Yeah, but Adesi sent one up the inside, but he can't do anything.
No, he can't make it stick. This will be really frustrating for Adesi. But Pretorius is fully in his right to defend the spot, even though he's on all the tires. It's still racing after all.
He might have a look. Nope. As we have reached the halfway point of the race.
And this brings Love right back into position as well. And honestly, this is quite good for Cody as well. The longer Pretorius holds him up.
Edge sets the fastest lap.
Yeah, I mean, it's clear he's been the fastest driver both in qualifying and the races. He's finally passed Pretorius,
yeah.
But now he's 2 seconds behind Copy, so he'll be eating his wheel probably. Although, don't try to eat your wheel. They're usually made of quite hard material.
I can't imagine that'd be healthy.
Yeah, I don't think it will taste great either. So maybe if you put some sauce on it or something, but
I can't imagine it with
you're still gonna need like metal teeth or something.
Metal.
Yeah. And it'll probably puncture your insides or something. So yeah, not the most healthy thing to do. As puncturing inside aside, Love is now behind Pretorius and is the next one to attack him.
Yep.
Although I have to say Pretorius has done a great job of defending a couple of times on those old tires. Even holding on to DRS from Edge for a while.
Yep. As Luff is gonna try and go for it this time. Have a look. I assume he's gonna get him. It would make sense. Yep, he's gonna pull out to the outside, and he will take that position.
And Edge will soon catch Joel, and he'll probably hope to do it at the end of this our next lap, so he can pass him on the straight. If not, then we're gonna probably have the same scenario as Pretorius, and we might see Copy catch back up.
Yep. 1.9 seconds though, I think he'll probably lose that much time.
You never know.
Unless there's like a few mistakes.
And we have Hoodem and Crystals pretty close to each other as well, although Hoodem does have the time penalty, so Crystals really doesn't have to make a pass. Can just wait until after the finish line and grab that position. Unless of course he thinks he's quicker and can make up the gap. Yeah, the mixed strategy did make the field kinda fall apart a bit. The train is definitely gone. It's like all one point something, 2 point something gaps.
Rest in peace, train. Lap 1 till lap 12, isn't it?
Yeah, something.
As Crystals is right on the back of Hoodem and he's gonna go for it. And he gets the job done.
And Edge is now right behind Joel. He didn't do it at the main straight, so might lose a bit of time here. But yeah, it still looks pretty safe to Copy. And Copy in his stat has a safe 2.4 gap on Adesi as well. He seems to have given up a bit closing that.
Yeah, it's yeah. His Edge is now behind Joel. We'll see how much this actually does hold him up.
And Cody seems to have great pace. He gained another 3 seconds on Joel in like the last 10 or so laps.
Yeah, it's looking good for Cody, you know. I don't know how long a pit stop is. Do you?
No, not sure. But I think he'll yeah, he might end up right inside that top 10. And then it's a matter of going as quickly as possible, obviously, on those softs.
As Edge gets past Joel.
Yeah, it didn't take him too long.
Hoodem gets back past Crystals. No, Crystals gets the overlap and gets straight back.
Yeah, that seems to be the only really on-track battle for the moment with people on the same tires, Crystals and Hoodem. Everyone else now pretty split apart, although Copy nearly caught up to Joel as well. And Love is just outside of DRS from Adesi, so that might still be a battle.
Yep. It might be. Oh, now he is in DRS.
Yes. Cats are now joining my stream for some reason.
What's so what?
The cats. They were jumping in front of the screen, so I couldn't see anything.
You should put a cat camera on.
Yeah, we might do that in the final race, like I'll put the webcam on. You have a cat cam in the corner.
A little bit of cat cam.
As Joel now pits, so he's the first, I think, yeah, the first of the medium runners. As Pretorius pits as well, so it's just Cody on the medium still. Maybe he has another strange Cody tire saving strategy where he goes like 25 laps on the mediums for some reason. I remember, was it in 2020 or 2019? There was like one, I think it was Mexico, where it's like really impossible to do a one stop, and he did like a one stop with medium softs. on like
I
90%.
I
There's Joel
honestly
spins
don't
and is in the
remember.
ball. That was so lucky that I was on board with him. Yeah,
Good
Joel.
religion.
Joel's still alive though, but yeah, those new softs are now pretty useless.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna have to pit straight away. Hoodham is still right behind Crystals.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
really close.
the pit windows went on for Cody for like the previous 2 laps. Surely he'll be in this lap. He wants to lose as much time as possible on those old mediums.
Yeah.
Hoodham might come back at the Alpine now.
This Vito actually fought himself back to the back of these two.
Yep. Yes, Hoodham's gonna go
Might
for
have
it
a
once
bit of
again.
redemption for Vito in the final.
Yeah, we'll see. No safety car yet, which is like the
Yeah,
biggest
it's
shock of
the
this
biggest
race.
shock. Yeah, but we didn't have that many like hefty crashes. We had some people going off on their own and spins, but not like oh no, there's a wrecked car in the middle of the track kind of stuff.
Yep.
Lavi Fasodi
Joel
gets
has
a
just
penalty.
gone straight on it this first time.
Oh dear, yeah. You know, I think I'm starting to think Joel just doesn't like the soft tires at this track. I remember in qualifying he didn't get a run-in with the softs and then in the end went on the medium, so that might be a thing. Yeah, Cody is in.
Cody's in.
And Joel probably quits the race now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where will Cody come out? Yeah, obviously behind Edge and Copy as well, and Adesi as well.
What about Hoodham, Crystals,
Yeah,
and
that's
Vito?
the question. If he ends ahead of that train, that would be really good. But
He is. He's ahead of that train, maybe?
Yeah,
Yeah, he is. He's ahead of that train.
that's really good. Yeah, that's all the way to P5 from last, and he's only 4 seconds off Love. So Cody might still fight for the podium. The win's gonna be tricky in 10 laps, but podium, yeah, I can see it happening.
Joel did the funny and left the session. He forgot he was host.
Migrating host. Okay, let's hope. Let's hope this goes well. I still see the migrating host message.
Yep, Sam.
Let's hope they all stay in sync, but I fear for the worst. Keep an eye on Discord for me if you will. If there's any well, we'll see if people quit, but yeah, obviously we don't know if there's still normal race going on or if it's just some bots who are watching. Would you say Joel did a Joel thing?
Yep.
Yep.
I would. So I don't even know who's gonna be the new host. It's still migrant host.
Yeah,
to me.
I mean it still looks fine from our point of view, but obviously we don't know how the drivers are feeling
As
right now.
Hoodham gets back past Crystals.
And Vito is in the mix as well now. Oh, and now Edge suddenly goes to P8. Yeah, now my whole timing screen is absolutely
Yeah, it is doing the funny.
It's absolutely chaos. I assume that Edge is still leading.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I think it's back to normal now.
Yeah. Although there's still the migrating host message, so just bear with us. We don't know. It still looks like humans are driving, but yeah.
We honestly don't know at this point. No, I've got an AI and Andrews.
You've got AI as well?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is.
Oh, it's absolutely Cody
Yeah,
and
it's
stuff. It's absolutely
broken.
broken.
It's broken.
Okay, we'll wait for somebody of the admin team to see what happens next. I'll keep the stream on for now, but honestly, we are now watching some
Go
AR cars.
start. Go at the stars.
Sorry?
I think this is I think we got starting soon here. We just wait.
Yep.
Because I
I'm not
honestly,
even, I don't even know what's going on anymore.
are you still like? Are we unmuted? Unmuted. Good.
Just waiting for maybe Joel can check with the rest of the team what to do here, because obviously the lobby seems kind of broken now. Let's see if I can see something.
The lobby is broken.
Yeah, it's definitely.
There's no.
Yeah, now I see crystals crash out for some reason.
Yeah, I can't.
I mean,
even-
it's
Like, what's even happening?
it's going to be a restart. That's for sure. So
No, we are not restarting the
I
race.
mean, yeah, but for
we have to restart from lap 23.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, that's discussing it in the Discord. I'll probably go to some other screen right now, because obviously for racing you're watching bots. Is it 75%? I think it's like 65.
But it's the 50% is the rule. 50% the rule. We do more than 50%. We do the half points.
Okay.
So I think that's it.
Yeah, I think it's Edge, Adolf, Copy, and Adesi. Then that's our podium.
I think
We'll wait for the verdict. Please, again, sorry for the confusion, but we are currently waiting for the final decision of the FIA/admin/ everyone involved. As I read a funny in the Discord. Pixel says, Joel hosting F1 races, migrating host since 2019. I mean, it's easy to forget if you DNF, but I'll just ask, we need a final decision for the stream. Help. Maybe, let's see.
no, we're not doing a full restart. Whoever suggested that was.
Yeah. Let's see what.
I think we're done.
Oh man.
I don't think there's. We're not restarting the
We
race.
might restart.
No, we're not restarting.
One, two, three, you put your eyes on
Screen on, but with yeah.
7, 8, 9, I just
we'll be right
follow
back.
the signs. 10, kiss me in the rain. 1, 2, 3, you're too blind to see. 4, 5, 6, 8, I'm taking the risk. 7, 8, 9, I just follow the line. 10, kiss me in the rain. Children, we're just children. Children, we're just children. Play with me, I'll play with you. I just want us to be true. Tell me that you love me. children. We're just children. Children.
I'm just gonna.
Good evening, people. We're back. Everyone has come to a conclusion, and the race will be ended since more than 50% of the race has been run, and half points will be given out to everyone still in the race and still in the top 10, obviously. I don't know the exact order for the entire field, but I know for sure that Edge will have won the race ahead of Copy and Adesi. So that's our podium. Sorry that we had to end the race in that way. If somebody still wants to do an interview from the Tier 2 field, then please come into the interviews. We don't have that much time left, so please be quick.
Interview only.
Drive of the day, I mean, I can be quick for that. That's Edge for me.
Yeah, I
mean,
guess.
He dominated.
Quickest one.
Yeah, quickest. Drove away from a very good Tier 1 driver and Copy. So, absolutely deserved that. It's just a shame we couldn't see how the podium battle would have worked out with Cody in the end on these fresh sauce. But it is what it is. And thanks everybody for joining in, at least. And we have Crystals in interviews, so that'll be a quick one. Hello, Crystals.
Hello.
A bit of an unfortunate ending to the race with the ghosting and disconnecting and half points giving out. I think you still, I think you still count as finished at the end of the last counting lap, and then you crashed out when everybody was already going.
I did it on purpose because
I mean, it was obviously broken.
Well, I was just driving throughout the coast, so no sense to race on that lobby, and I think it wouldn't also make too much sense as well to restart the lobby for like 10 laps.
Yeah, probably.
But finally after I think 5 races, I finished one.
Probably in your favor that the race was shorter, that you had no time to crash anymore.
Well, I was confident, so
okay.
I don't think I would have crashed, but never say never. So I take these points, to be honest.
Yeah, and you had a nice fight with Hoodem. We saw a lot of changing positions there in the second stint after the pit stops.
Yeah, I think at the moment we were just playing about the DRS, because in this track it was very, very difficult to recover the battery, so it was very important getting the DRS, and just sometimes I wasn't even deploying the DRS. I wasn't opening it to get to recover the battery also for the next lap. But I think it was a good race. Also with Hub team we got a lot of fights. Probably we got like a contact. I don't remember the lap. It was probably lap 11 because after we've pitted, but also some idiot made a race team, so probably more than 6th position. I don't think I would have done more, to be honest.
Yeah, he came back in like 5th position, like 4 seconds off the podium, so Cody would probably have finished podium, if not for the lobby disconnecting.
Yeah, it was fun because when Joel left the session, because he basically didn't remember that he was the host, and it was just keeping migrating host.
Yeah,
so
yeah, same for us. Like I was hoping that it would switch off, then that it migrated successfully, but obviously it didn't. So basically, everyone was running its own session.
yeah,
Oh, well.
it's weird because like always, the game should be supposed to migrate a host, and after should be fine. But this time it didn't. But we know it's Cody, so we can't expect too much.
Yeah, that's true. Well, thanks for coming in anyway. It looks like you're our only interview for this evening, and yeah, have a nice evening, I guess.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up there. Bailey, thank you for co-commentating again. And for the viewers, sorry it ended this way, but unfortunately we can't help the game sometimes being funny. Please be sure to check tomorrow for the Tier 1 race and yeah, everything else. And for now, have a nice evening. Goodbye.